Fat to protein ratio on the carnivore diet. Your fat to protein ratio is important if you transition to the carnivore diet. There are several reasons, including energy balance, nutrient absorption, hormonal health, and your overall success in maintaining a zero-carb lifestyle. Also, your fat to protein ratio can influence how your body functions in ketosis, manages your hunger, and optimizes overall well-being. Here's a breakdown of why this ratio matters. Energy source. On the carnivore diet, carbohydrates are essentially eliminated, meaning fat becomes your primary fuel source. Fat provides more than twice the energy per gram compared to protein. 1 gram of fat has 9 calories, where 1 gram of protein has only 4. Consuming adequate amounts of fat ensures you'll have enough energy to sustain body functions, especially when you're fat adapted and running on ketones instead of glucose. Protein is primarily used for building and repairing tissue like your muscles, organs, etc., not for energy. If you're consuming too much protein without sufficient fats, the body may convert the excess protein into glucose, which could inhibit ketosis and your fat adaptation. Ketosis and fat adaptation. To achieve ketosis, where the body uses fat and ketones for energy instead of glucose, a higher fat intake is necessary. A typical fat to protein ratio for ketosis is around 2:1 measured in calories, though this can vary depending on your individual goals. Consuming more fat relative to the protein encourages the body to rely on fat for fuel and maintaining ketosis and promoting fat burning. Over time, your body becomes more efficient at using fat as its primary energy source. Achieving fat adaptation depends on a sustained high-fat, moderate protein diet. If fat intake is too low, you may experience fatigue, cravings, and other signs that your body is still looking for carbs or glucose for energy. Satiety and hunger regulation. Fat is highly satiating and helps regulate hunger signals. Eating a diet that is too high in protein but too low in fat can leave you feeling unsatisfied and hungry, leading to overeating or cravings for carbs. The satiety provided by dietary fat helps prevent overeating and encourages better portion control. While protein is also important for satiety, eating too much protein without sufficient fat may not sustain energy levels for long periods, leading to energy crashes or hunger sooner than expected. The right fat to protein ratio helps stabilize your energy and hunger. Hormonal health. Dietary fat, particularly saturated fat, is vital for hormone production. Cholesterol, which is abundant in animal fats, is a precursor for important hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and cortisol. Adequate fat intake helps maintain healthy hormone levels, which are important for your metabolism, mood, and reproductive health. Also, eating too much protein and not enough fat can cause spikes in your insulin, especially if your body is converting excess protein into glucose. This can hinder fat loss and disrupt your state of ketosis. A higher fat intake helps maintain stable insulin levels and prevents blood sugar spikes, in turn supports better metabolic health. Nutrient absorption. Essential vitamins like A, D, E, and K are fat-soluble, meaning they require dietary fat for proper absorption. A higher fat intake ensures that you're absorbing these important nutrients efficiently. Animal-based fats from sources like butter, beef tallow, and fatty cuts of meat are excellent for helping you absorb these vitamins. Fatty organ meats like liver and heart are rich in essential nutrients that are better absorbed with dietary fat. Ensuring the right fat to protein ratio helps you maximize nutrient absorption from the nutrient-dense foods consumed on the carnivore diet. Mental clarity and cognitive function. The brain can use both glucose and ketones for energy, but ketones that are produced from fat are considered a more efficient and stable energy source for cognitive function. Higher fat intake promotes ketone production, which can improve your mental clarity, focus, and overall cognitive function. Many people on the carnivore diet report enhanced mental performance when maintaining a higher fat intake. If you consume too little fat, you may experience mental fatigue, brain fog, or reduced concentration. This is especially true if your body is still relying on glucose due to insufficient fat intake and can lead to inconsistent energy levels. Preventing protein overload. Too much protein can be counterproductive. It can lead to issues like ammonia buildup, which puts stress on your kidneys. Also, over-relying on protein as an energy source can interfere with ketosis. A well-balanced fat-to-protein ratio prevents the body from converting too much protein into glucose and ensures a smoother metabolic process. While protein is necessary for muscle repair and growth, an optimal fat-to-protein ratio ensures you're not over-consuming protein at the expense of fat. This balance helps maintain lean muscle mass while promoting fat loss, especially when you're in a ketogenic state. Individual variability. The ideal fat-to-protein ratio can vary based on your goals. For instance, if your goal is weight loss, a higher fat intake of 70 to 80% of your total calories coming from fat can enhance fat burning through ketosis. Those looking to build muscle may need more protein relative to fat, but still need enough fat to maintain energy levels and hormonal balance. If you're aiming to maintain weight and overall health, a more balanced approach with your fat making up to 65 to 70% of your daily calories and protein around 30 to 35%. Achieving the right ratio. Choose fattier cuts of meat like ribeye, pork belly, and lamb, which naturally provide a higher fat-to-protein ratio. These cuts are more satisfying and help you stay in ketosis. If you're consuming leaner meats like chicken breast or fish, consider adding extra fats such as butter, beef tallow, or bone marrow to increase your fat intake. Too much lean protein like skinless chicken or lean cuts of beef without added fat can result in hunger, energy dips, and difficulty maintaining ketosis. In summary, your fat-to-protein ratio on the carnivore diet is important for maintaining ketosis, promoting fat adaptation, regulating your hunger, supporting hormonal balance, and ensuring proper nutrient absorption. Typically, a higher fat-to-protein ratio where you get around 70 to 80% of your calories from fat will be beneficial for energy, mental clarity, and long-term health. This ratio can be adjusted based on your individual goals, whether it's fat loss, muscle gain, or general maintenance. Please like this video, comment down below, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Thank you.